if you have some question, if you have some things to ask, help yourself.
Aimed at the Yamakasi guys, I want to know whether you consider that, whether you do parkour or whether Yamakasi in itself is your discipline.
C'est simple, c'est qu'on a des histoires.
Non, c'est de l'art
du déplacement, ouais. C'est différent pour tout le monde, c'est notre histoire.
Alors la deuxième question qui va venir tout de suite après, c'est quoi la différence entre l'art du déplacement?
C'est parcours, c'est notre histoire.
Bah oui, mais peut-être il veut sa réponse.
Ouais, voilà, mais c'est pas clair comme ça. Ça alors?
Je t'ai fait une réponse.
Ouais, c'est ça. Okay, so they say basically they practice the art of displacement. We call it art du déplacement, which is traveling, yeah. Motion art. The difference with parkour is just the story. The story is with Yamakasi, they started before parkour. Parkour is with David and few guys there. We are the second generation, and with David we started to call it parkour. But basically I think it's quite the same practicing.
The start of movement, you have normally it's 9 guys. David Bell is my cousin. You have for him he tells the parkour, the names. For me it's art du déplacement. It's just for the names. Everybody do your movement. The parkour, art du déplacement is the same thing. If you have the good feelings, it's the good things, it's the good mentality, it's okay. It's not a change, not a difference, okay? Just the mentality. You have the good mentality, is okay for you. It's not a problem. You do the parkour, you do art du déplacement, motion arts, free running, it's the same things, okay? Your heart is very important. Your heart, your way.
No, something I want to say also about parkour, art du déplacement, blah 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 blah. It's not your problem, and you don't have to say it's best blah 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 blah. You have to do what you have to do, and don't do the cult of parkour or art du déplacement. You have to do the cult of yourself. This is a message.
Question for the Yamakasi guys again. Did you have any particular influence from, I don't know, Bruce Lee or someone like that, that also explained that that you must do things for you and not call it this or that, do it for yourself, your way, find your own way? Did you had someone that influenced you guys in that theory? Or did you find that yourself?
You know Teletubbies, you know that?
Hey, listen! It's different for all the people.
En fait, il veut savoir qu'est-ce qui vous a fait partir dans
C'est différent pour tout le monde. C'est différent pour tout le monde.
When you're small, everybody you climb, you jump, you play. Just when you're small, I want just to be strong. My first time, I want to be strong, to protect my family, to help my friend, to help everybody. What the one thing, the start is movement, just to be strong, to become too strong. Right now, you watch the movie, you watch everything, internet, just a movement. You saw everybody, you go just a jump. Qu'est-ce qu'il pense en fait? What things? What is important? No, just a jump for the jump. What's your reason behind your What's movement? The reason?
For the
What's your motivation? Yeah. My first motivation is protect my family, my friends. I just want to become too strong.
For the good life.
Okay.
For all the people.
I want to know my body, just my body. No fight. Just if you saw the one guy he need to help. Okay, I come to help. Just this thing. Just to become too strong.
Ça n'a pas répondu sur les influences.
Yeah, the influence you have. Maybe you know the Dragon Ball Z. Yes. Yes, it's for me. Jackie, Jackie Chan, yeah.
C'est
Yann, my difference is a lot. Yann, Laurent, my friends.
Yes, for
you
something
know,
just for Yann,
the family.
We
To
don't
all
do it
guys.
often. We have the habit always to say like a clown, but something people have to know. Something people have to know. I don't think so. I say something wrong. At the very beginning, Yann is the only one guy who trained all people, but nobody from us at the beginning trained him. It was very important at the beginning because everything was on his shoulders. So he's amazing.
J'ai rien à dire.
The influence mostly between us. I said something about Yann, but for example about Williams, I have to say something too. Oh, very good, blah blah blah. No, but really, because after the first movie, we started to be like not lost, but because we were always on outside to train, but a little bit difficult. And William said we have to don't forget why we do blah 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 to go back to origins.
Blah 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 blah.
And so he put second breeze. I don't know if you understand it. So after Williams, happiness, he woke up us. Again?
How do you yourselves overcome your fear? Any fear that you have in any technique that you think you're capable of, but you need that oomph? How do you get it?
Comment tu surpasses tes peurs?
Bah, mon peur to train, I always eat choco.
Quand tu dis que c'est son ami, c'est son ennemi.
Bien
aussi,
manger,
il faut
bien se laver.
C'est supporter.
On est ok.
He said fears can be both afraid and your enemy in the same time, and you have to play with it. It can be both. You have to make it your friend.
Tu dis si tu as pas peur, c'est t'es un peu fou aussi.
He says, yeah, if you have no fears, it means you're kind
A
of
bit
crazy
crazy.
somehow. You need fears.
Yeah.
The fears show you have dangers. You have to be aware of the dangers.
Yeah, because
then-
you know you have dangers.
En fait, tu peux dire que l'une des solutions, c'est la répétition contre la peur. Vraiment.
And he said one of the solutions to break the fears is repetition. The more you repeat, with time, it will break the fears, and because you get used to it.
Because your eyes is trained all
Il y
the
a
time.
ça.
You open your eyes.
Je veux dire aussi que plus il se connaît, en fait, et puis moins aussi il aura peur. C'est-à-dire qu'il fasse ou qu'il fasse pas une chose, il saura si lui peut le faire ou pas tout de suite. Et là, il aura déjà beaucoup moins peur, parce qu'il sait de quoi il est capable. Et ça sert à ça aussi, la répétition.
Besides repetition, it helps you to know more yourself, to know more about you, and if you know perfectly, it's hard. But if you know more about yourself, obviously, you will have less fear. And
Je voudrais rajouter quelque chose, c'est que la peur se dépasse si l'objectif est important.
he said as well,
S'il aime ce qu'il fait,
yeah, you need
la peur se dépasse.
maybe sometimes you can go over the fears if you have a real or strong motivation behind that. If you don't know why you have to go there, maybe you will stay behind the fears. But if you know why and you have a real strong motivation, it will help you to go above. But maybe you need to go backward and think about why.
Tu lui dis, il faut beaucoup d'amour pour sauter.
And he said you need a lot of love to jump.
Beaucoup.
A lot of love.
Pour tenter sa vie.
It sounds crazy, but it's very positive.
Plus t'aimes la
Tu vas
vie,
être performant, plus ça va devenir dangereux. Et là, si t'as pas d'amour, si t'as vraiment pas le cœur à y aller,
He's right. Yeah. With time, if your level gets higher and higher and higher, it becomes more and more dangerous. You risk your life, and so you need to be stable and you need love. You need to know you have friends, family, stuff like that. So it's very important not to feel alone, and especially if you become to reach a high level, it becomes risky. So